Welcome to Saar Stories podcast, where we uncover the stories shaping our world. Today, we're focusing on a pressing humanitarian crisis, the plight of Afghan refugees in Pakistan who are now facing deportation back to a Taliban-controlled Afghanistan. Since the Taliban regained power in 2021, millions of Afghans have fled persecution, violence, and a regime that has imposed what the United Nations calls gender apartheid, a system that denies women and girls education, work, and basic freedoms. Pakistan, a long-time host to Afghan refugees, has recently intensified its deportation efforts, with over 800,000 Afghans sent back since 2023 amid security and economic pressures. For those affected, returning to Afghanistan isn't just a relocation, it's a return to danger and uncertainty. These numbers represent real people, families, dreamers, survivors. Today, we're honoured to be joined by Azada, an Afghan refugee living in Pakistan, who now faces the looming threat of deportation. Azada will share their first-hand story, offering us a glimpse into the human toll of this crisis. Can you take us back to the moment you decided to leave Afghanistan? What was happening in your life, and what pushed you to flee to Pakistan?
It was 21st of March 2021, the day me and my family, we have decided to leave Afghanistan and come to Pakistan. And that was the day that was so tough to us, because it was really frustrating to leave your country and go to another country and live as a refugee in there. And on that day, we took everything with us, like clothes and everything we needed, but we have left our home to one of our relatives, and even now they live there and they take care of our house. So we have came here and faced a lot of difficulties, and that was a big journey for all members of my family, especially me, because we left our country to come here to make a better future for ourselves. And that moment, I have thought several times to just cancel this trip, because I didn't want to leave my country, but we were forced to do this because there was no way to live in Afghanistan after that event happened, that Taliban take over Kabul and also Afghanistan.
What was your life like in Afghanistan before the Taliban's return in 2021? And how did it change overnight for you or your family?
Before that Taliban came to power, we have had our normal life, and also we have enjoyed our life before that moment and that day. But after that, we have faced a lot of problems and difficulties. And we have lived our normal day, as I was a university student, as well as my brother and also my sister. And also our parents, they have had their own jobs. But after that Taliban came, we have had to be at home, especially women, me, my mother and my sister, because we were not allowed to go outside and also go anywhere. So because of that, we were forced to stay at home. And that was the most difficult thing for me, because I have had really great time when I was free before Taliban came, because I have had the chance to study at university and also do whatever I want or go wherever I want. But after that, we have faced a lot of problems, like be forced to leave my country, and also living in somewhere else as a refugee, and also all other problems.
How did you manage to build a life in Pakistan, and what challenges did you face as a refugee trying to start over?
After that, we have came to Pakistan. We also have faced a lot of difficulties, but at these last 1 or 2 years, the difficulties increases, because when we came to Pakistan, I have started to take some courses in here, and different courses like computer and English courses, which were really good for me to increase my ability in these two parts, and also I have take some online classes, which it was also a big chance for me, because in Afghanistan we don't have much electricity to continue for education, and also we don't have much internet. But in here we have solved this problem. At first it was really tough to control life in Pakistan, because we were new in here, and also about the people behavior. They mostly all the people in here, they ask that why you have came here and when you want to leave our country. And this is something normal. Everybody just want to ask others, but they don't know how much does it affect negatively. And these challenges, and also about the visa issue, when the visa is ended, the deadline of visa is end, so we have to apply again for the visa, which costs a lot, and also even sometimes they do not give us the visa. Even right now the visa is about 1 month. Before that it was about 3 months, but now it's about 1 month, and it's different. The medical visa, and also the travel visa, and also the education visa, they have the different limits. But about the medical visa that we have had, it was about 3 months, but now it's about 1 month, and it means that every month we have to take visa. And some visas are like you have to go to border and come back, which is something frustrating.
The Taliban's policies have been called gender apartheid for systematically stripping women of rights. What does this term mean to you, and how does it shape your fears about being sent back?
Sometimes I think about that. What about if one day Pakistan just send us back to Afghanistan and deport us? And that's the most scariest thing. I really feel afraid of this moment, because I have had spent my 4 years of life in here to build my future. But if I go back to Afghanistan, all my dreams will be destroyed again, as it have been destroyed at first time when the Taliban came. So I don't want to imagine this moment, but unfortunately it is something in my mind. I cannot control it. Every time I think about this, that what if I go back to Afghanistan, what will happen? I just think of my future, that nothing will help me if I go back to Afghanistan, because I made this future, and also I tried a lot in here to make my future and also feel free. But it will happen again, and I will, for example, if I go back, I will stay at home and do the same thing I have done before. So this is really scary, because I really don't want to do it again. Every human has the right to live free, and so do I. So sometimes I think about this, but I don't want to focus about that a lot, because it will make me feel bad, and also like just give up. So because of that, I just think that if we go back, so everything will be destroyed as it was before.
Many Afghan refugees have deep roots in Pakistan: families, businesses, communities. What does the threat of losing everything you built here mean to you?
The fear of losing everything that I've made in Pakistan really annoy me every night when I sleep. I just think about this, that if I go back, everything will be ruined, and also everything will be damaged. Because I have tried a lot, and I have built my life in here. Even I started to teach in here, which